Dear teachers and students who are either studying A level, or if you are a teacher who is teaching A level English, Cambridge A level English, let's discuss now paper 2, that is writing paper. So, in writing paper again, you have total 50 marks. It's 50 marks paper. Let's first discuss its syllabus and how to prepare it. After that, we will move towards its paper pattern and nature of exam questions, okay, and mark distribution. So, paper 2, that is writing paper, actually, you need to know the conventions of a wide range of written textual forms. Why do you need that? Because you have to write some written task, and it can be any type of writing task that you should be familiar with, because if you know the conventions well about a particular text form, so obviously you can write according to all those principles and conventions. So what type of writing task actually you need to learn for this? Actually, it can be the advertisement or brochures or leaflets and editorial news stories. It can be article writing task, it can be review task, it can be blog, investigation journalism, letters, podcast, autobiographies or biographies, and travel writing and diaries, essays, scripted speech, narrative writing, and descriptive writing. So these are the examples of different types of written textual forms. So you should have a good understanding of, if you are given a task, for example a news story, as we will discuss the nature of question and paper pattern later on in the next slide, and I will also show you sample past question paper. And the other thing that you need to learn for the writing paper, so all these things are given in Cambridge endorsed book for Cambridge A level, AS and A level English language. You can also study the very famous book for academic writing. If you need any book or other notes or any stuff for A level English, you can just contact me through the WhatsApp and you can get all the stuff. And the other thing that you need to learn is the linguistic elements and literary features of the text, like parts of speech, word classes, vocabulary, figurative language, phonology, morphology, rhetorical devices that we can use in the written text, because you will have to analyze your own writing task as well in terms of its language and literary features. So you need to learn, and you should have the capability and understanding to demonstrate the knowledge and understanding of the significance of audience in both the design and reception of the text as well, and the ways in which genre, purpose, and context contribute to the meaning of the text. As you know, that context also helps us. We also need to learn the formality and informality of tone, pragmatics, text and level structures, and narrative perspective, word ordering and sentence structuring, modality, tense, aspect, voice, and all these literary and linguistic devices. So, for learning all this, you need to learn them separately. How to write a good narrative writing task, how to write a good descriptive piece of writing task. You also need to enhance your specific vocabulary for describing the things, and what is the structure and the format of writing a review or an article or blog and all this stuff. So the best book source that you can use is the Cambridge endorsed A level book, that is very much beneficial. So here is now the paper pattern, how to prepare actually this paper, considering the nature of the questions that will be there and how many marks will be there for each type. This is actually a detail of assessment. So there are actually two questions. In the first question, you have to write comparatively shorter task. You will have 2 hours for this task. In the question number one, you have to write no more than 400 words for 15 marks, and you also have to write a reflective commentary, that is second part of this question number 1, that carry actually 10 marks. So for 10 marks you have to write a reflective commentary in which you will be analyzing your own written tasks, its language structure, form, and other things that are being asked in the question. So it can be any of these types of written tasks, like review article or anything else. Then question number 2, can be imaginative, discursive, or review writing task. It can be narrative, it can be descriptive, any type of writing task. This is comparatively longer. You have to write between 600 to 900 words. There will be choice, you have to choose one. So you will have other options as well. Let's see the question paper now, where you will be given the question. So you will have 25 marks for question 1 and 25 marks for question 2. So your paper 2 writing paper carries 50 marks in total. For AS level it has 50% weightage, and for A level it has 25% weightage for the writing paper, because for A level you have total 4 papers and for AS level you have 2 papers. Let's now see a question paper for writing to confirm, to have full understanding of your paper 2. So as you can see on your screen now, how your question paper actually looks like. Okay, so let me move it now. Okay, so here we have got how to move it. Okay, so section A, question number 1, and section B, you have to choose one question out of how many. Let's see it. So in question 1 you have basically two tasks, A and B. In task A, you have to write, your teacher has asked you to write the opening of a story called The Message, about finding a piece of paper on your doorstep with a handwritten message on it. You just have to write the opening of the story, not the full story in 400 words. In your writing, create a sense of drama and suspense. So you should be well familiar with how to use language to create suspense, tension, dramatic situation in the opening of the story. You need to learn those language features that you can use. Then for 10 marks you will write a reflective commentary on your text, explaining how your linguistic choices contribute to fulfilling the task set. Okay, so you will be given a language analysis of your own task that you have written. So in total you will have 25 marks. In section B, extended writing section, you have to answer one question. Okay, and this one question, there are actually three questions and you have to attempt just one of them. Yes, there are three questions. First is a descriptive writing task. The second is attended an introduction day, you decide to write a review writing task. And third is a otherwise, okay, where you should decide write an email. Okay, in third you have to write an email to editor. So email, review, and descriptive writing task, and you have to choose one. So you must learn the structure and format of all these writing tasks. So your relevant chapters in the book endorsed by Cambridge official book, you can get it easily from me if you don't have that. So you need to prepare all these topics, their structures, and also read the sample candidate responses, that will help you a lot how to write in exam, how to well structure your answer and everything. If you want to learn everything properly, you can also join my regular classes for AS and A level English language. Thanks for watching. See you again in the next video.